It's time for Caldwell County Tiger Baseball, brought to you by McDonald's, First Southern National Bank, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, Trotch Hughes Incorporated, Fredonia Valley Bank, Caldwell Medical Center, Kenny Ryle Rural Electric, Planters Bank, the Princeton Electric Plant Board, Echo Charlie's, Porter Gas Company, KFC A&W, the Woodall Agency, and La Potosina Mexican Restaurant.
All right, there's your national anthem, and good evening and welcome to the 7th District Championship game here on your hometown radio station, WPKY, the Tiger. Tying right along with Dennis Stevens, Bob on vacation, and good to have you here. And Dennis Stevens, we're on the air here at Dawson Springs for the 7th District Championship. Bob on vacation and Dennis in tonight, so welcome, sir.
Oh, thank you, Todd. Thank you for having me, and I hope I can do as well as Bob. That's his forte, is baseball games. He's great at it, so we'll give it a shot tonight, see how it goes. But this should be a great game tonight between two of the top two ranked teams in the district. These teams split earlier in the season about a month ago, each winning on their home field. So this should be a great game tonight. Shane Burns on the mound for Caldwell County as we get set to start this one.
Well, Dennis, and we scrambled around here just to get on the air. We couldn't find, it's hard to find power up here at times, and hadn't been here to Riverside Park for a while, but we found an outlet and scrambled around, and we're on to bring you this action. We're also live streaming on WPKYonline.com. I think our internet signal, I'm going to check it here quickly to make sure that we've got a signal here. We're attempting to live stream it, and we hope that if you cannot attend the game, that you are will enjoy this live stream and listen, of course, on the radio.
And Ty, I want to thank the East family for donating some chairs for us tonight here at the park.
No doubt about it, Dennis, and it's very nice. We had to leave some of our chairs and some of our, we thought we were going to be in the press box this evening, and we left our chairs back in the Tahoe, and the East family came to our rescue. We certainly appreciate that.
We sure do. Caldwell County warming up right now. A great night for baseball. The ball should carry. It's a nice night.
It is a nice night, and as we begin, first pitch, we're going to be somewhere around, looks like about 85 degrees, Dennis, up here. And we've got a little bit different perspective of the field, again, for where the outlets are. Just bear with us on the live stream. We're going to try to give you the best views we can. We have one camera. The action can be fast, and we're getting ready to get underway. And we'll turn it over here to Dennis Stevens with the call of the 7th District Championship.
Thank you, Ty. Shane Burns will take to the mound, and Gunnar Dameron will lead it off for Madisonville Maroons. Shadows just starting to creep across home plate. Burns still in the sunshine, so a little bit difficult on the hitter starting out. Burns in the windup. First pitch down low for a ball. Shane, of course, signed with Murray State. Be pitching for the Racers next fall. Burns delivers. Strike outside corner. So the count 1-1 to Dameron. The pitch from Burns up high. 2 balls and a strike on the Madisonville center fielder. Burns quick pitch. Ball put in play up the middle. It's going to be fielded at second, but he's going to beat it out. An infield hit for Gunnar Dameron puts Madisonville's leadoff batter on. That was going to be deep. It was going to take a tough throw. Dameron had some speed going down first base, so that would have been a tough throw.
That would have been a tough throw. At least he stopped it and could pick it back up and keep the runner from advancing any further.
Dylan Gray had made the play on it, but deep in the hole. Now Burns delivers with one on. He's going to go. Throw down to second is high, and he's safe. So Dameron with the steal. Madisonville aggressive early in this one.
Well, Dennis, it's the championship game. Let it all hang out.
That's right. These two teams no strangers to each other. Dameron gets his lead off a second. Up to bat, Jacob Joseph. Takes a strike from Burns.
Just to remind everybody, we'll also try to keep everybody up to date. Gary Goodacre on scene at the Ladies Championship game versus Madisonville and Hopkins Central. We'll try to give you some scores along the way this evening.
Yeah, great season again by the Lady Tigers.
Beautiful
and
pitch.
Strikeout. First strikeout of the night for Burns as Jacob Joseph goes down looking.
Beautiful pitch by Shane.
And up to the plate now is John Hogart, number 7, the catcher for Madisonville. Dameron on second, 1 out for the Maroons. Burns delivers. Off-speed pitch just a little outside, ball 1. Caldwell County in at the corners. This one's fouled away. It'll be out of play.
That one's back in the river there, Dennis.
And that'll even the count at 1-1, just barely. Stayed in. If that had been my golf ball, it would have been fouled in the water. But this one stayed up just high enough to be dry. Count even at 1-1. Off-speed pitch still up high. 2 balls and a strike on Hogart. No score. Top of the first inning here at Riverside Park, 7th District Championship. Tigers and Maroons. Burns in the windup, delivers. This one's popped up. That one's going to be out of play.
Back at the play.
So the count evens at 2-2.
Sitting next to Ed Costco here, he said that's fish bait. Yeah, I believe he's right.
Burns with the pitch. Down low, full count on John Hogart. Shane's having just a little bit of trouble with the off-speed pitches. The fastballs are getting over for strikes. Hit, run, and play. This one's fly to left or to right center. That one's caught. Runner gets back. Good throw from right field. That would have nailed the runner had he tried to tag and go on
Bryce
that
out
one.
there in right field.
Bryce Thomas with one on the money.
Yeah, that was a beautiful throw.
But Hogart flies out to right field.
I mean, he shows us what kind of gun he's got out there.
So 2 outs in the inning. Madisonville still with a runner on second. He's picking up that lead just a little bit. He's trying to measure Shane. He's added about a step, maybe a step and a half since he took second on the stolen base.
He is, Dennis, and you know, Shane's a veteran out there, but you can tell he's keeping his attention. That might be why, you know, Shane's having a little bit of trouble with that off-speed pitch.
Pitch to the plate is a ball. Dylan Gray's going to get over and kind of hold him a little bit closer. Burns with the pitch. Bad on this one's going to go foul down the right field line.
I want to take a moment and thank some of our blue sponsors tonight. Dennis, Bella Marie, Black Patch Grill, Computer Consulting Services, Penny Rod District Health, and Treasures Remembered Flourish. Just some of our blue sponsors bringing you the game.
Burns comes towards the plate. That one's down low. Nice snag by the catcher for Caldwell County. That is Easton Thompson. Digs that one out of the dirt. 2 balls and a strike now on Cole Lawrence. This one's down the first base line, and it's going to be a foul ball.
Yeah.
I didn't really get the
Couldn't really see the call. Yeah,
first base umpire
I did not
very
either.
quickly on that one. But that'll even the count at 2-2.
See if Coach Stallings is going to go out there and.
That was a nice play by Tate Van Hoover to knock that one down. little bit of a delay on the call. I think that maybe what Coach Stallings is going out to check.
I thought so.
Are you sure about that? It was a very late call. Because Van Hoosier had plenty of time to get back to the bag and make the out. 2-2 to Cole Lawrence. Burns with the pitch. And it's a strike. Cole Lawrence strikes out swinging to end the inning. So after 1/2 inning play, there's no score. We'll be back for the Tiger half of the first. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
And Marion is the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina with 2 locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. La Potosina Mexican restaurant. Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board, by the way, at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
And we are back to Riverside Park, 7th District Baseball Championship. We're in the bottom half of the first inning, no score, as Caldwell County comes to the plate. Here in the bottom of the first, Noah Brown, Gabe East, Jace Ryan Felker due up for the Tigers. And they will face Jacob Joseph, junior pitcher for Madisonville. Watched him in warm-ups just a little bit here, Ty. Got a lot of break on that curveball.
Oh, yeah.
Not overpowering, but it looks like that curveball's really got a lot of movement to it. As we said, Shadow's just about halfway to the mound now. A rainy night a couple of nights ago moved the semifinals of the district over to Caldwell
County. Yes, indeed.
Caldwell County able to defeat Hopkins Central 8-2 to punch their ticket to the championship. Madisonville a 10-5 winner over Dawson Springs.
What's the young man on the mound for Madisonville's name?
Jacob Joseph.
Jacob Joseph.
And Noah Brown will step in. Noah brings a lot of speed. Anything on the ground is going to be a tough out. First pitch. Low, called a strike. Just was knee high. 0-1 the count to Brown. As I said, Bob Hayes on vacation tonight. I get a chance to sit in with Ty on a rare baseball game.
Glad to have you here, Dennis.
That one scoots the dirt a little bit, 1-1 to Noah.
Bob's getting a suntan, I guess, somewhere.
All right. Or maybe he's getting ready for that 4-man out at the country club that we're entered in.
It's the WPKY crew. I don't know what we'll call it yet. You put it together. But
strike called on Noah on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Brown. About a 50-foot curveball hits the dirt, bounces up, and the count evens at 2-2. Madisonville delivers. This one's put into play. It's going to get down for a base hit, and Brown's on. Single to right field for Noah Brown.
Great way to start the inning there, Dennis, with a rope to right field by Noah Brown. And
that'll bring up Gabe East.
You can't score unless you get on base.
That's right.
Good start.
Good start for the Tigers. Leadoff runner for both teams reach here in the first inning. We'll see if Brown is going to take off on the first pitch like Madisonville did earlier. He stays. Pitch is called a strike to Gabe East. Joseph nowhere near the overpowering speed of Burns on the mound tonight, but as we said, he goes to that curveball quite a bit. Pitch put in play. Back to the pitcher. He bobbles it. He's going to turn, try to throw. And they get him at first base. East out by about a half a step. That'll move Brown down to second.
Well, Dennis, you know, he knocked it down, about beat it out, and but at least the runner advanced.
Yeah, we got a runner on second with one out, and Gabe only missed it by about a half a step. That one out. It would have been an error on Jacobs, but still just about a half step away from 2 on with no out. Strike called on the number 3 hitter for Caldwell County, Jace Ryan Felker. Felker hitting from the left side. He digs in, big lead out there for Noah Brown. Swing and a miss. And Felker finds himself in the hole 0-2. Going to have to shorten the swing up, just make contact on this one.
Yeah, he's going to have to protect the plate.
Madisonville trying to hold Brown on just a little bit, sneaking in from behind him at shortstop. This one's put in play. It's going to be a fly ball out to left.
Oh, it's going to drop.
It gets over the left fielder's head. He's in, a run will score, and Felker's going to try to turn it into a triple, and does, standing up.
That's awesome.
Brown comes all the way in, and Felker puts one over the left fielder's head. That one rolled all the way to the scoreboard at Riverside Park and drops it in for a well-placed triple.
Beautiful opposite field hit for Jace. I'm not so sure the left fielder knew that ball was hit that hard.
I'm not sure he really
didn't get a jump on it.
Swing and a foul ball over the backstop by Dylan Gray, the cleanup hitter for Caldwell County. Tigers on the board here in the first, 1-0 with only one out so far in the inning. Pitch down low for a ball, 1-1 now.
I mean, Jay smoked that ball, and it tailed kind of off away from the left fielder, but he didn't really have a clue, I don't think, where it was.
No. And the ball, we talked about it in the pregame, what we had to get on, that ball's carrying well tonight.
It is.
Swing and a miss by Gray, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's been a little dry the past couple days. We've had a little high pressure settle in. Temperatures have been just perfect, and that ball traveled a little bit.
It did. This one bounces. Nice stop by the catcher from Madisonville to keep that one in front of him, because that was a run.
Oh, yeah.
If it had gotten by with the speed you have on third base and Jace Ryan Felker. Gray digs in at 2-2. Just low. That would have been a tough one to take. Dylan had a good eye on that one to see that it was low.
Yeah, he watched it all the way in, too.
Full count. 1 out in the inning. And that one gets by. It's going to be a pass ball. Caldwell County's going to score on that one. As Dylan Gray gets the walk. Caldwell County up 2-0 now.
I tell you what, Dennis, I don't think the inning could have started any better for the Caldwell County Tigers.
Pass ball.
Get there, rip it in.
And Felker scores to make it 2-0 Caldwell County. Still just 1 out in the inning, and Dylan Gray on first. Up to bat now, Bryce Thomas. He squares around a bunt. Didn't make contact.
You know, not a bad idea to try to bunt on for a base hit.
Yeah, you got the first baseman holding the runner. That one just inside, 1-1 now to Bryce Thomas, the right fielder for the Tigers. Dylan Gray on first base with 1 out. Shane Burns on deck for the Tigers. Quick throw back, and Caldwell County gets back. Gray had to dive for that one. He had it measured out. That's what you want to do. You want to be able just to,
that's exactly right.
Have to get a foot back on the bag. All you got to do is get the fingertips back on the bag, and that's what he had on that one. Jacobs having to throw a lot of pitches here in the first, Tide, and we talked about it being a warm night, about 85 degrees at the first pitch tonight. This one's popped up on the infield. and falls as the shortstop and second baseman both collide. If they get the force play, Gray kind of hung out in no man's land right there as he had to wait to see if that was.
Yeah, that was a tough deal for the base runner. Really, he had to kind of hold up and see if it was going to be caught, and it probably should have been caught. And
so 2 outs in the inning, and again a close play at second.
See if Shane can help himself out here.
Burns at the plate with 2 outs. Caldwell County leading this one 2-0. That one breaks in. That's that off-speed pitch.
That's a nice pitch that he has.
Jacobs is trying to get the distance on it a little bit. He's thrown a lot of them well short of the plate so far in this inning, but that one gets over, and 1 strike on Shane Burns. Tries to go with a fastball down low. Burns laid off of it. 1-1 to count now on Shane as Caldwell County plays this one with 2 outs. And number 3, Bryce Thomas gets his lead at first. Not a bad move by Jacobs. He's got to play. Thomas goes. This one's going to be fouled down the first base line. And Thomas will come back.
Definitely looked like the hit and run was on there.
So Burns has got to do a whole lot like Felker did earlier, protect the plate with 2 strikes. So pickoff move to first, and Thomas is back in time on that one. Kind of thought he might go over to first to see if catch Thomas leaning a little bit, see if he was going to go on back-to-back pitches. And that one fouled. Burns did a good job to get a piece of that.
Sure did.
Ball well low.
Bugs hadn't carried you off yet, huh?
No, I put some spray on you.
Okay, yeah.
Help yourself too.
Oh, thank you. They don't like me very well. I'm okay right now.
I've been to enough soccer games over here through the kids' high school careers. I know what to expect at Riverside. Pitch to the plate. Burns gets a piece of that one.
Again.
Fouled
Yeah.
off. Shane doing a good job protecting the plate. Bryce Thomas is hoping he'll catch a hold of one because he's made about 3 trips down to second at this point. Oliver Parker on deck for Caldwell County. Should Burns keep this inning alive? Caldwell County up 2-0 here, bottom of the first.
Do want to shout out to Bob if he's watching this evening. I don't know if he is or not, but
this one fouled up, and I think that's going to get out of play just over the visitor dugout.
If you are, I hope you're having a good time, and look forward to having you back next week.
That's right, regionals next week. This is Bob's time of year. He loves this baseball as much as anybody we know.
Yeah, he does. He's a true baseball man.
Pitch to the plate, runner goes. He's going to be safe as the ball goes into center field. Thomas is going to try to throw from center. He's going to have to get down, and the call is safe. Third baseman dropped the ball on the tag.
There was some interference out there too, I thought, but I think there's a little bit of an argument. I mean, they got tangled up and tied up. They were tangled and tied, and
after the dust settles, Caldwell County puts a runner at third base now as Bryce Thomas is at third after the steal at second. We'll give the error on the throw, and Thomas advances on that. 2 outs, runner at third for Shane Burns. That one's high, full count now to Burns.
Brycey seems to have a knack to getting tangled and tied up with the opposing players.
I thought he was so tangled up that he was going to get such a late start. I was afraid he was going to get thrown out.
I did too.
And Burns goes down swinging to end the inning. So after 1 inning of play, Caldwell County jumps out in front on this one. It's the Tigers 2, Madisonville nothing. Top of the second coming your way. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
You may think we are only here to sell and service your vehicle, but did you know that Tri-Shoes Incorporated also wants to buy your vehicle? You heard right. If you're currently trying to sell your vehicle, stop by for a fast and free appraisal. A clean title in hand will have you leaving with a check in just a matter of minutes. Still making payments on your vehicle? That's no problem either. We can guide you in that process also. Contact a salesperson today at 270-365-5522 or stop in Tri-Shoes Incorporated today, 111 Highway 91 North in Princeton.
And back to Riverside Park. This is the 7th District Championship. Both of these teams are tied just like the other sports. The 2 district teams in the championship game move on to the regional tournament next week. And I think you said Christian County will be hosting the boys.
That's exactly right. Our ladies are at Hopkins Central tonight. They're in the championship game. Our Lady Tiger softball team against the Madisonville Lady Maroons, and they will be at Hopkins Central for the regional tournament as well.
Okay. Well, good luck to the Lady Tigers tonight and next week.
And we hope the draws will make it such where we could get, it's hard. You can't be 2 places at one time, and it's tough when you have 2 championship games at the same time on the same night.
Yeah, if the weather had played out right, we were going to get a pretty fortunate situation and have the semifinal and final on the same night for the boys, and could have covered the girls' game tonight. But Mother Nature didn't play along with us, so we are here at Riverside Park to cover the Tigers and the Maroons in the boys' district championship. Burns will come to the mound, and coming to the plate for Madisonville is number 23, Ethan Browning. Fouls this one down. He got a little piece of Shane's fastball there, able to foul it down the line for strike 1. Shadows all the way out to the mound now. Actually, the sun is now over the plate. That one's fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes to Browning.
Pretty nice out here, though, tonight, Dennis. I mean, really, it's 80-some degrees, but 82. Feels nice. It's a nice 82. Little bit of a breeze.
Ball put in play to the shortstop. Picked up, throw over is in time.
Well, that was a nice play.
Nice play by Noah Brown to scoop that one up. Made a good long throw. So it's 1 out.
Made it look easy, and as we all know that played the game, that ain't easy.
No. And up to the plate now, Alex Gray, the designated hitter for Madisonville. Burns brings the speed on that one just a little bit high. He reared back a little bit on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Pick up a little bit extra. About helmet high, though, and a ball to start out the plate appearance by Gray. That one again up around the letters. No balls, or 2 balls and no strikes on Alex Gray. Pretty good crowd here tonight for a district championship.
Nice crowd here at Riverside Park. Haven't been to the ballpark in a while up here. It's a neat facility. You got the old wooden stands, and kind of takes you back to yesteryear.
Yeah, kind of a throwback park.
It is.
Former home of the Tradewater Pirates. This one down the right field line.
Thomas going to have a shot at that one.
And Thomas collects that one in.
And again, for those that are watching on the live stream, we had to find some power the best we could. We've got a little bit different perspective, and one camera can't get the entire field. We'll do the best we can. We're shooting through a fence with some posts, too, so we'll do the best we can to follow the action.
Yeah, we had to kind of make do at the last minute a little bit here at the park, so we hope you enjoy the live stream tonight. Up to the plate now is Parker Mathis, the left fielder for the Maroons. First pitch to him is a ball. Burns delivers high again. Ball 2 to Mathis. Oh, what kind of leads this one 2-0. Top half of the second. Pitch by Burns is a strike. Shane's getting in a pretty good rhythm right now.
He is.
And this one's connected to right in front of the plate, and the throw down to first is in plenty of time. So 3 up, 3 down for the Maroons at the top of the second. After an inning and a half, it's Caldwell County 2, Madisonville nothing. We'll be back with the bottom of the second after this. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chances are you're on your way somewhere. And you're on your way somewhere at the same time the cafe is introducing a new menu of crafted espresso drinks, including the iced caramel macchiato, sweet caramel, drizzled over smooth iced espresso. Now chances are you're on your way to McDonald's. Nothing comes before coffee. Get any small from our new line of recrafted espresso drinks. Cafe quality for just $2. A la carte only. Limited time only at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Back to Riverside Park. It's the 7th District Championship. Tigers and Maroons here from Dawson Springs. Dennis Stevens along with Ty Englebright on the call tonight. And Caldwell County going to the bottom half of the second with a 2-0 lead. Up first for Caldwell County in the bottom of the second is Oliver Parker, the left fielder.
Tell you what, that was Washington Thompson this year. He's playing some great defense at catcher.
He did. He got out of the box really quick, got a good throw. Parker, first pitch hit to shortstop, comes up throwing, and they're going to say he's out. It was bang, bang. I thought it was going to a tie on that one.
It was awfully close.
So good hustle by Parker to get down the line. And Parker grounds out to the shortstop for the first out on the first pitch. Up next for the Tigers is number 23, Tate Van Hoosier. Van Hoosier swings at a low pitch. In fact, that one probably bounced right in front of the plate.
That was that wicked little off-speed thing that he's got there, and it had Tate kind of tied up there.
Yeah. Jacob Joseph, I think I called him Jacobs earlier. Joseph's his last name. He's got a lot of movement on that curveball and goes to it a lot.
Yes.
Next pitch up high, and leaving the count at 1-1.
Tate probably want that swing back.
Yeah.
But that's how that happens. Sometimes you're up there thinking that you're going to get something and you don't get it.
Well, I'm sure he was guessing fastball to start out.
Exactly.
That one low, and Van Hoosier able to hold off. That one rolls back to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike on Van Hoosier.
Tate's the kind of player, too. If he does something like that, he comes back usually and says, I'll show you.
And he's got some power, too.
He definitely does. Got a little pop in his stick.
Center fielder playing fairly shallow. That one's going to be outside. 3 balls and a strike. We've already seen the ball carry in the Tigers' half of the first inning. As I think it was Felker put one way over the left fielder's head.
He did. That was a great bat by Tate.
So Van Hoosier gets on base on the walk, and that will bring up the number 9 hitter for the Tigers, Easton Thompson, the catcher. Van Hoosier actually didn't get a strike in that pitch sequence, even though he swung at a bad pitch. We talked about the number of pitches that Joseph threw in that first inning for Madisonville. You wonder how long he can last throwing that many. That was going to be a called strike. Thompson made a whale of a defensive play to end the Maroon half of the second inning.
Been impressed with that young man's play behind the plate. Been doing a good job when Bryce doesn't play back there.
Curveball outside.
Thomas in right field today. And the Tigers are in the bottom part of their order here.
1 ball and 1 strike on the number 9 hitter for the Tigers, Thompson. Pitch to the plate, slow curve outside, 2 balls and a strike. I don't think he comes with just a straight changeup. He's going to put try to put the movement on anything off speed.
I think you're right.
2 balls and a strike to Thompson. Van Hoosier on first.
Threw the fastball that time, Dennis, and
called a strike
right down the middle. It's interesting to hear. You hear the players talking about, if they recognize some of the pitches that the young man's throwing out there, and that's good. They're helping each other out like that.
This one hit well to left field. This one's going to roll.
Thompson scorches it.
And this one's going to roll almost to the scoreboard. As Van Hoosier's going to come in to score. And Thompson's going to have a stand-up double. So Van Hoosier comes around to score. And Thompson on second base with a well-hit double.
Thompson scores that ball, Dennis. He got on it, and I mean, he roped it out there.
And that's a couple of balls to left field tonight that the left fielder just hasn't got a good jump on. Plus,
they're playing in shadow. Or, I mean, I count on the dimensions of this park. It's probably a little longer than I don't know, than our park. It's a pretty big park. But you can't see what the dimensions are out there. But it takes a shot to get it out of here in center field, I can tell you.
Yeah. And the bunt nice down by the Tigers, Brown. He's going to be thrown out at first. That does move the runner to third. So Thompson goes to third base on the sacrifice by Noah Brown.
Nice sacrifice there to get that runner over to third.
So 2 outs in the inning. Caldwell County has a runner on third, and Gabe East will come to the plate. Batting from the left side.
Man, what a nice night for baseball. It is nice out here this evening.
He watches a slow curve come across the plate for a strike.
I would like it to handle a doubleheader. Too bad we don't have 2 tonight.
What was the Cub that made that famous "Let's play 2"?
Yeah.
Banks.
Yeah, Banks, that's right.
Look at that. Well, the center field, that's going to get a run in as the center fielder let that one drop. Thompson comes in to score on the single by Gabe East.
Boy, Dennis, before we know it now, we're Tigers up 4-0. Nice 2-out hit there by Gabe East.
Yeah, hit a good line drive. The center fielder thought, I think, for a second about trying to make that diving shoestring. Decided against it, kept it in front of him. Gave East the single, and Caldwell County with their second straight 2-run inning so far. Runner on first. And ball called on Jace Ryan Felker. Jace Ryan, with the big hit in the last inning, had a triple to left field. You see the left fielder's backed up considerably from the first time Jace Ryan came to the plate. That one's going to be in the dirt and easily comes down. The catcher did a good job blocking it.
He did. He blocked it with his mask, too, Dennis.
But Gabe East will take second on the wild pitch.
It hit the ground and came right off his mask. Didn't see. The ground took most of it. He just shook it off. He's fine. Look at there.
Felker smacks this one.
Foul.
It's going to be foul. He got all of that one. He jumped on it early, just a little bit too early, pulled it down the right field line, and foul ball.
Well, another, if we get another 2-out hit here, we get another run scored. So.
Oh, yeah, easily. If the ball gets to the outfield, you know East is going to score on that one.
Yeah.
Four to nothing, Caldwell County in this championship game. Joseph ready to deliver. Felker swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Brown and East at second base. Joseph with the pitch. A little bit high. That was high.
Yeah,
Jace Ryan did a good job watching him.
He certainly did.
So full count.
Got a ruckus from the Tiger dugout. They're digging it. They're having a good time. It's fun. You have a good time. You got a 4-run lead.
Nice hit to second base. That's a nice snag by the Madisonville second baseman. He's going to make the throw for the out. So Jace Ryan grounds out to first base. And that'll end the inning. But after 2 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 4, Madisonville nothing. We'll be back top of the third. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Okay, let me see here.
June 26th is National EMS Week. In 1974, President Gerald Ford authorized EMS Week to celebrate EMS practitioners and the important work they do in our nation's community. EMS Week is the perfect time to recognize EMS and all that the practitioners do for our nation. Caldwell Medical Center would like to say thank you to our EMS heroes for all the lives they touch and save. Caldwell Medical Center says thank you during National EMS Week, May 20th through 26th.
And we are back at Riverside Park. Caldwell County leads this one 4-0 going into the top of the third. 2 runs in the first 2 frames for the Tigers each. Madisonville will send to the plate their number 8 hitter, J.B. Wagner, to face Shane Burns. And Shane looks like he's trying to get into a good rhythm. One thing I like about Shane, you're not going to play a 3-hour baseball game with Shane Burns. He gets on the mound, he's ready to throw. You better be ready to.
There's no doubt about it. I like pitchers that work quick. It's tough to watch. I love baseball, but it's hard to watch a baseball game when that pitcher walks around and scratches and sort of mingles around. But that's not Shane Burns.
No, you don't get that with Shane. You're up there. If he puts the foot on the rubber, something's going to be coming in the next 3 or 4 seconds. First pitch of the third by Burns. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
But I think that's how you get into a rhythm. Some catchers may think they get in the rhythm, or some pitchers get in the rhythm by doing the walking around. I think for Shane, definitely gets in the rhythm by working quick.
Yeah. And he started to rely more on that fastball after that first inning.
Yes.
I think the breaking pitch was going as well as what he had hoped for early. He'll get that worked in, though. It just takes a little bit of warming up. Pitch to the plate. Strike 2.
I think Thompson on that previous pitch had gotten hit, and I think Coach Stallings went out there to kind of check on him. He appears fine.
Okay. Burns gets the sign from Thompson. Brings the off-speed pitch a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Burns sits. Foul back of the plate. Count stays at 1-2. J.B. Wagner, the right fielder, batting 8. Burns gets his sign. And the pitch, it's a swing and a miss. They'll have to throw down the first to get it. So the strikeout for Burns.
How many strikeouts does Shane have now?
That's his 3rd strikeout of the night so far.
All right.
And that'll bring the last batter of the order for Madisonville up, Blake Reynolds. Burns shakes off the first 2 signs, gets what he wants, brings this one in, swing and a miss, strike 1. And kind of a lackluster swing.
He had a fool, definitely.
I think that pitch was almost in Thompson's glove. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Burns looking to pick up his 4th strikeout of the night.
Yeah.
He kind of gets the feeling, I think, after those 2 swings and where he can place this ball.
Yeah.
You look for the heat to come here.
Well,
ball gets away, but he'll have to throw him out. Strikeout number 2 for Burns in the inning. Coach Stallings took it on his head. What do you call him, Iron Man?
Yeah. He is. Every time I've seen Easton catch this year, he's been kerplunked a few times. Thomas is too. They take a beating back there. That's a tough position to play. But Easton's pretty tough.
Boy, Burns delivers a strike. He's really got it going right now. Top of the order up for Madisonville is Gunnar Dameron, center fielder for the Maroons. Burns with the pitch, strike 2.
This is what you like to see.
Yeah, he's got a relaxed delivery tonight. He's looking at the side. He's concentrating on what he's going to do, not worried about which hitter is up for the Maroons.
Exactly.
Off-speed pitch is popped up. It's in play. It'll be fielded at third base for the out in foul ground. So 3 up, 3 down for Madisonville. Caldwell County will come to the plate in the bottom of the third, leading this one 4-0. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
National Bank. I'm excited to share I'm moving my office to our Princeton branch.
That means the next time you're looking for a loan, whether big or small, you've got another convenient First Southern location to choose from. Be sure to stop by to see us the next time you're in town. First Southern National Bank has 2 branches in Caldwell County, 1013 West Main and 101 West Washington Street. Visit us online at www.fsmb.net. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 1628379.
And we are back at Riverside Park, and we go to, where are we going, Dennis? Where are we? We're in the bottom of the third. Is that correct?
Bottom of the third.
Yep.
Caldwell County leading this one.
Couldn't tell from the scoreboard out there. It kind of
They still got the time up out there on the lit up scoreboard. You got to go with the old.
Yeah, they had the 0 down there in the bottom, so I couldn't see the top there. So
Yeah, it's kind of odd. You got the home team on top. But
yes,
we'll take it as long as there are 2s with us and 0s.
That's right.
So we'll take whichever side they want to put this on.
The Tigers are the home team tonight,
And Caldwell County will come to the plate here in the top of the third with the 4-0 lead, and Dylan Gray will lead it off for the Tigers. Caldwell County will bring Gray, Thomas, and Burns to the plate here in the bottom of the third. Gray was out on the fielder's choice in the first inning. Joseph still the pitcher for Madisonville, swinging a miss by Gray. No balls and a strike.
and he's up there. He's got to be up there in his count, Dennis. He's had a few long innings.
I think he's only had one batter with one pitch. Other than that, Caldwell County's done a good job at the plate.
Yeah.
That one in front of the plate, 1-1 now to Dylan Gray. Fastball in there for a strike.
Tiger dugout, awfully spirited this evening.
Yeah, they're playing loose. I mean, they are. The confidence of this team, they've got a right to have confidence going to the state tournament last season.
Yeah.
All-A state tournament a couple of years, so this team knows how good they can be.
You're definitely right. And, I think peaking at a good time, Todd and I talked on our show on the sideline report, just haven't had a sense that this Tiger team has really taken off yet. And this might be the perfect time to do it.
And Gray gets called looking on a third strike, so first out of the inning for the Tigers. And with one out, that's going to bring up Bryce Thomas, the right fielder for Caldwell County.
Here we go, three, here we go.
Bryce reached base on a fielder's choice last inning, or in the first inning. That one low over the catcher after it bounced off his glove. And 1 ball the count to Bryce Thomas.
But at 22-6, you can't argue with that.
And that's a lot of games considering the weather we had this spring.
Exactly.
That one up around the letters called a ball. 2-0 the count now to Thomas. That one's low, 3-0. Look for Thomas to be taking on this one. Shane Burns on deck. And that one a called strike. Thomas taking on the ball.
Yep.
What does Bob say? Right down Broadway?
Right down Broadway.
Right down Broadway on that one. That was going to be inside, and Thomas will go to first on the base on balls. First runner of the third inning for the Tigers. That'll bring Shane Burns to the plate. Burns struck out in his last at bat. Some pretty good speed in Thomas on first base. He'll get the lead. Got to watch Joseph, though. He's got a pretty decent pickup. Brings it over. And just getting back is Thomas.
And Joseph, he didn't waste any time.
Yeah, you want to measure it out to about 3.5 steps or a dive and your fingertips back. And that was just enough to get Thomas back to the bag. Joseph to the plate. That one's going to be high, ball 1. Thomas not running on the pitch. One out. Burns at the plate. Of course, Burns batting left-hand, throws left, bats left. This one ripped right field. Line drive is caught. Thomas is going to have to get back in a hurry and does. Good contact by Burns.
Yeah, that was a solid shot, but right at the right fielder. He played just about right.
That ball had been over just 5 or 6 feet. Either way, that might have gotten down because it was on a rope.
It was.
2 outs in the inning, and that brings up Oliver Parker. Runner at first for the Tigers. Slow curve up high on Parker. He takes it for ball 1. Top of the 3rd inning, Tigers leading this one 4-0.
Well, the banner coming from the dugout.
Bottom of the 3rd, excuse me. I did the same thing. And they do have the home team on top.
Home team's on top, and it's just a little confusing.
I fell for the thing we talked about this inning. 1-1 to Parker. That one's going to be low, off-speed pitch. Runner goes. And let's see, they're going to call it. They're going to say he was thrown out. So that ends the inning. Parker will still be at the plate when we come up in the 4th. So after 3 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 4, Madisonville nothing. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
The people of Rhino Electric salute the men and women of our military serving our country at Fort Campbell and around the world. President Thomas Jefferson said, the 4 pillars of American prosperity are agriculture, manufacturing, commerce, and navigation. There is a 5th pillar, America's military, which helps make possible the freedom to enjoy all of the others. This thought from Penny Rhino Electric, where we do more than sell electricity. Penny Rhino Electric, your cooperative past, present, and future.
And back to Riverside Park as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Caldwell County leads Madisonville 4-0. 7th District Championship. Dennis Stevens along with Ty Englebright here at Dawson Springs. Bob Hayes has the night off. He'll be back with everybody next week as the Tigers will go into regional tournament looking to repeat as regional champions.
Yeah, the win or lose tonight, the Tigers will go to the regional championship, but we want to go ahead and wrap up that 7th District Championship tonight. And the Tigers off to a good start, 4-0 lead here at Riverside Park in Dawson Springs.
Burns pitching a good game right now, got into a pretty good rhythm after a little bit of a shaky first couple of batters, settled in, and he's had 3 up and 3 down the last 2 innings. Madisonville is going to bring the pitcher Joseph, then Hogard and Lawrence to the plate. Burns gets the sign, brings the pitch. This one's fouled away down into the water here at Riverside Park over the first base line. And Todd, you'll notice just about all the foul balls from Madisonville have been going down the first base line, so they're still trying to catch up with
They are, yeah, they are.
Shane Rocks delivers this one. He had in mind he was going to get out in front, and Shane threw him an off.
Exactly.
He got out in front and fouled it off to the 3rd base side.
He was out in front big time. And barely got a piece of it. He did get a piece of it, though, to take it down the 3rd base side.
Burns shakes off 2 signs from Thompson.
I think he's going to come right at him. He did.
Back to the pitcher, and Burns will toss that over for the first out of the 4th inning. Joseph got good contact to it, but
he did. Shane came back at him with that fastball, and he made contact with it, but right back at Shane, and Shane's pretty sure-handed out there.
Shane, good fielding.
Good fielding pitcher.
As we said earlier, signed with Murray State, so he'll be playing for the Racers in the fall.
Go Racers.
Up to the plate now is John Hogart. This one's going to be fouled back, strike 1.
He'll join Caldwell County's former Tiger Luke Brown down at Murray State University.
Caldwell County connection down at Murray.
Several of our Tigers will be continue their education and playing ball elsewhere. We've got Ty Ramey playing in Illinois, and I forget the name of that.
Red Lake is
Red Lake is where Jason Bryce are going.
Okay. 2 strikes to count now on Hogarth.
Ty's is about 45 minutes away there in Southern Illinois.
I was talking to some guys at work this morning. They were talking about this game. I said, Caldwell County's got a lot of small college talent, or even a little bit higher when you consider Burns going Division I.
Well, do you think that most of those guys will get an opportunity after they're seen, or they get some more playing time under the belt at the junior college level?
That one barely fouled off to keep Hogarth alive. No balls, 2 strikes. Burns quickly with the delivery. This one up high. He brought that one like when I try to dig in and think I can hit one 300 yards, but I don't. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
But he brought some heat on that one. A little bit up high on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Ball hit the shortstop, fielded by Brown. He makes a throw up. And high throw brought down nicely by Van Hoosier for the second out of the inning.
Good play by Van Hoosier to go up high, get that ball, and come down and hit first base for the out.
So 2 up, 2 down so far in the inning for Madisonville. That'll bring up Cole Lawrence, the first baseman for the Maroons. Yeah, that was a nice play by Van Hoosier. Good hard throw. He had plenty of time to get it come back down.
Yes.
Fielded nicely by Brown at shortstop. Burns gets a signal. Brings it to the plate. That one's going to drop for a hit into the right center area. Good play by the Tigers. Get that one in, hold him to a single. So Madisonville with their first base runner since the first inning, as Cole Lawrence singles to center field.
Is that the second hit off Burns?
Let's see. Now, my stats are not going to be as precise
as
Bob's, although probably.
I should be helping you with them tonight. I can get this
That's the second hit.
That's what I was thinking.
So runner at first for Madisonville. Burns delivers to Ethan Browning. Browning able to hold up.
Yeah, check down with the first base umpire to see if he went. He says he held up.
Burns with a fastball up high, 2 balls, no strikes on Browning.
Was watching the game when we would go up to do it. They had a gun on Burns at the All-A. And he was consistently 87, 88 miles an hour for that fastball.
That one up high and away, ball 3. As Madisonville looks to put a 2-out rally together here. 4-0 Caldwell County right now, top of the 4th inning. Burns delivered.
Boy.
That one's going to be called a ball down low, not by much.
No.
But the walk will give Madisonville runners at first and second with 2 out. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Alex Gray.
Shane needs to be a little careful here. We've got 2 outs. He's got a shutout going, but
well, you can get a play anywhere on the infield.
maybe get a ground ball here.
Swinging on this by Gray. The runner at second getting a pretty good lead. Caldwell County not able to hold him on, as Dylan Gray is playing just about halfway between first and second. Brown's going to sneak in now. He noticed how big a lead that Madisonville's runner got. He's going to sneak in behind second, try to keep him a little close. And Shane sees that also, so
he steps off the rubber.
Step back and get the runner back. Runner at second is Cole Lawrence. First and second with 2 outs. Burns to the plate. Curveball high and outside. Ball 1. Thompson gives the signs. Burns. Oh, wow. Good pitch down low, but just low enough to be called a ball. I'm not sure about that one. 2-0 the count to Alex Gray, number 2. This one popped up in the air. Let's see who calls it out. Brown's going to call everybody off at shortstop, and camps under and makes the catch. So a couple of runners left on base for Madisonville in the top of the fourth. After 3.5 innings, it's Caldwell County 4, Madisonville nothing. We'll be back for the Tiger half of the fourth after this. This is Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Full service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Porter Gas is offering specials on propane. Porter Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Porter Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agriculture propane needs. Porter Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
All right, Dennis, we are back here at Riverside Park, the 7th District Championship game, and just want to go down through a few of our sponsors here before we get back going into action. Cozy Living, one of our blue sponsors, Wallace Towing and Recovery, Capital Cinemas, Adams Breezy Hill Farm and Mercantile, Callie's Play and Bounce House, Jeff Rousseau, Attorney at Law, Dunk's Used Tires and Wheels, Taco John's, Herb Hayes Furniture, ABC Finance, Princeton Drug Company, and Bashir Sawmill, Dennis, and quite a game we got going here. Shane Burns got that fly ball there to end the inning, and the shutout is intact.
Yeah, snuffed out a little meeting rally with 2 outs by Madisonville trying to get on the scoreboard. And Oliver Parker is going to come to the plate for Caldwell County. He was at the plate in the last inning when Bryce Thomas was caught stealing.
Right.
So it'll be Oliver Parker for the Tigers, along with Tate Van Hoosier, Easton Thompson, the bottom 3 of the batting order for the Tigers. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning as the Tigers lead this one 4-0, looking to wrap up the 7th District Championship. That'll have them playing a district runner-up in the regional tournament. Ball 1 on the first pitch by Jacob Joseph. Joseph still in the game. He's thrown a lot of pitches, only down 4-0, but you got to wonder if he's got a lot left in the tank.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Parker digs in, looks at strike 1. I think Oliver wanted that, but he was looking for a different pitch. Ooh, slow curve in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Parker. And that one called the ball outside. Two and two now. Parker holds up, curveball in the dirt, runs the count full. And Joseph goes to the well quite a bit when he gets a strike with that curveball. You almost have to look for the curveball to come again.
Exactly. And I think now that we've been through the lineup, you kind of get a sense maybe of how they're going to pitch you.
And Parker digs out of the hole, draws the walk. He'll be on here for the bottom of the 4th inning.
Good eye there. Way to watch.
That'll bring Tate Van Hoosier to the plate with a runner on first. Nobody out here in the Tiger half of the 4th. And Ty, have you heard any updates on the girls?
They were in the second to 0-0. That's the latest one I have from 22 minutes ago.
Curveball outside. Ball 1 to Van Hoosier. Parker with good speed at first base. Joseph brings it to the plate. Ball 2 to Van Hoosier. Decent spot for Parker to take off if that's Coach Stallins's decision right here. Got to watch Joseph's pickoff move, though. You don't want to get caught leaning on him. That one up high to Van Hoosier, 3-0 now. See if he gets the green light or taken all the way. I would suspect taking.
Yep.
And was all the way, so strike 1.
You got to take there, but you almost know it's a fastball down the middle. You know.
I think if we were on the verge of maybe 10 on this one, it would have been different.
Exactly.
Fly to center, Parker halfway. and caught in center field for the first out of the inning.
Boy, it just seems like it's just a long way out there. It's hard to tell. You don't see the dimensions down there, and I know it's not much bigger probably than VFW Park, but it just seems it's just such a long way out there.
I think down the line, this one may be a little shorter, but deep center is
it's a long way out there.
Take a pretty
it'll be a shot.
Parker still at first base, up to bat now, Easton Thompson for the Tigers. Strike called on his first pitch. Lights on here at Riverside Park as the sun starts to go behind the trees here. Parker does not go, pitches high, 1-1 the count to Thompson. Thompson scored one of Caldwell County's runs back in the second inning. Pitch, and he gets some bat on it to left field. This one up high and reeled in. Parker will have to come back. So Thompson made good contact, just got under it a little bit and flies out to the left fielder.
Yeah, he's put the bat on the ball twice today.
Yeah, he had a big double in that second inning. Ended up scoring later on in the inning.
Seeing the ball well.
So Caldwell County has a runner at first now with 2 outs in the inning, and that'll bring up Noah Brown. Parker sizing up the lead, and he goes. Throw down to second. Parker's going to get in there. No, they're going to call him out. I thought he made the dive in.
How in the world did they do that? He had to slide off or slide through it.
It must have came off the base, because I thought he had plenty on the reach to the backside of the base.
And he's long, you know. I really think he was there.
So after 4 innings of play, Caldwell County leads this one 4-0. Coach Stallin's out talking about the call a little bit. We'll be back for the 5th inning action after this. This is Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Woodall Agency in Princeton. We have served the small business owners of this area for over 100 years. Do you have trouble understanding liability or workers' comp insurance? Are your insurance premiums spiraling out of control? Whether you're a furniture store on Main Street, a plumber or electrician, or a locally owned bank or car dealer, we have a policy for you. We are the business insurance experts. Give me a call at 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
Howdy, it's Chris Kernel here with 3 new KFC sandwiches. So here's 3 totally different kernels singing you a song about them. Georgia gold, honey mustard and crispy. Natural honey, spicy and crispy. Smoky Mountain barbecue, it's smoky, sweet and crispy. Thank you, different kernels, for sharing good news. I swear that wasn't me in no elaborate ruse. I wanted 3 new crispy sandwiches from KFC for just $4.99 with wedges and a drink. Participation in ag, tax and substitution sector.
And we're back to Riverside Park, top of the 5th inning. Madisonville will bring up the bottom of the order with Parker Mathis, J.B. Wagner, and Blake Reynolds to face Shane Burns. Caldwell County leads this one 4-0 and tied. I made the cardinal error of an announcer in a baseball game. I called the play before it was over. I thought Oliver Parker had plenty of reach to get into second base on the steal. Maybe slid off the base or let the hand go past it. I don't know.
I wouldn't beat yourself up too bad over that back. I think the whole ballpark thought he was safe. But obviously he came off the bag. Coach Stallings went out to kind of see what exactly the umpire saw, what exactly happened. So we'll give you a pass on that one, Dennis.
Burns to the plate with a strike. 1-1 the count now on Parker Mathis, the left fielder.
Got a softball score here, update. Madisonville leads the Lady Tigers 1-0 after 4. That's a softball score.
And that being played at Hopkins Central High School.
That is correct.
7th District Championship for the girls. That one in the dirt.
Madisonville, the defending state champion.
They had some, you talk about college players, they had a lot of Division I players last year.
They did.
It's rare that you have one, and when you have two or three out of a lineup, you like your chances. Burns to the plate. This one fouled back behind the plate. 2-2 to count now on Parker Mathis. Burns run into a little hiccup in the last inning with 2 outs, but got out of it on a pop fly. So far, only 2 hits tonight for the Maroons against Shane as he looks to keep the shutout intact. Pitch to the plate.
Nice.
And that one close, but no cigar as the count moves full, 3-2 on Mathis. Shane to the plate. This one fouled off. Just did get a tip on the ball. Keeps Mathis alive. Count still full. As we said, Caldwell County looking to sew up the championship, face a district runner-up in that regional tournament next week at Christian County.
We were talking today on the sideline report about the draw, and I believe they're going to probably do that tomorrow.
Nice play by Burns on a hit back up the middle. Gets it easily over to first, so 1 out in the inning for Madisonville.
Do that sometime in the morning. I don't know the time.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up J.B. Wagner, the right fielder. Wagner went down on strikes his first time up.
Do believe it'll be sometime around mid-morning.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And if you missed the sideline report, it's uploaded to the WPKY online page or our YouTube page if you want to go check out the sideline report. Good show today. Coach Stallings and Tyler Dixon of the Hopkinsville New Era.
And the show gaining in popularity week by week. You've had some great guests. Just professional golfer Emma Talley, I guess, not long ago on the show. Swing and a miss.
Good show. It's uploaded if you missed that one as well. Emma, we need to check her status here in a second. I know earlier in her round she was +1.
This one fouled out of play down the right field line. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, just outside. I thought Burns had painted the black on the outside. Called the ball by the umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
Emma rebounded today. Finished -3, tied for 18th for the first round.
Wow.
She is 3 shots off the lead.
Is that the Volvic? What is that?
That's the Volvic Championship.
Championship, yeah.
So she had a nice second 9, I guess.
Well, congratulations to Emma on a good start to that tournament. We wish her well as always.
Certainly do. She's really off, say, to a great start. The season, underway here, but really had a fantastic year so far.
I think it was maybe Todd's article I was reading about her. She talked about her daily schedule or weekly schedule being so much more busy. Still finds time to put Bible study in on a given day of the week. She's just for real.
As genuine as they come. Yeah, as genuine as they come, too. Love to see the success for that young lady.
And the walk goes to Wagner as he battled back out of the hole, picks up the walk, so runner on first for Madisonville. Yeah, you just can't compliment Emma enough. If you're modeling a career, if you're young and you want to go the route that Emma did, no better model than Emma Talley.
No doubt about it.
Madisonville runner on first, swing and a miss by Blake Reynolds. I know Shane's kind of kicking himself, losing that one after being out in front 1 and 2.
And unfortunately, see if he can battle back. Those are the kind of ones that just seem to come back and haunt you.
Foul ball. 0-2 to count now to Blake Reynolds. Also a strikeout for Burns on Reynolds, his first time up. Burns with 4 strikeouts in the game so far. Wagner with his lead at first, held on by Van Hoosier. That one just outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Blake Reynolds.
We have to admit, we gave a lift to the newspaper man on the way up here tonight. And I hear it when you come to Dawson Springs, you might have to go to a restaurant that has an initial in its name.
I'm for it. You never have to twist my arm when it comes to a restaurant. Blake Reynolds with his second strikeout of the night, so 2 outs now for the Tigers. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at first on the walk. To the plate now, the leadoff hitter, Gunnar Dameron for Madisonville. Caldwell County leads this one 4-0. Burns to the plate, off-speed pitch, gets away from Thompson. That'll send the runner to second base on the wild pitch.
I'm going to go.
No, help yourself. A runner at second base now for the Maroons with 2 out. Dameron digs in against Burns. Shane looks the runner back at second. And he'll get a new set of signs from Thompson. Gunnar Dameron at the plate, Burns on the mound. Here's a delivery. Fastball right at the knees for a strike.
Nice pitch. Yeah, see, that's where you know, they've got a runner in scoring position now. You know, with that, he walked, and then we had a pass ball.
Caldwell County's got to be a little careful. This is a leadoff hitter. You expect him to make some contact.
Exactly.
You can't really move the shortstop or second baseman real close to the bag and open up a huge hole. Strike by Burns makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. So anything hit to the outfield is liable to score a run as big a lead as Wagner is getting down at second base.
Correct.
The pitch to Dameron, fouled off on the third base side, and the count stays at 1-2. This one for the 7th District Championship. These two teams split earlier in the year, Ty. They played on back-to-back days.
Yep.
This one snagged by Burns on one back up the middle, and Caldwell County keeps the shutout intact as Burns makes a throw over to first. So after 4.5 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 4, Madisonville nothing. This is Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Credit card fraud, Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And back to Riverside Park as Caldwell County will come up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Noah Brown, Gabe East, and Jace Ryan Felker top of the order for the Tigers. Brown was at the plate last inning when Oliver Parker was called out on an attempted steal. So the 1-2-3 hitters for the Tigers, we'll see if they can tack on to this 4-0 lead. Still got Jacob Joseph on the mound for Madisonville. Both pitchers going the distance so far tonight for both squads.
Yeah. You know Joseph is more pitches than Shane Burns, but man, he's some of these Tiger hitters have really worked him to death.
But it's not like he's throwing a lot of fastballs.
Exactly.
So maybe it doesn't take a toll quite as much.
No. And, a lot of this, to me, if you're going to pitch, this temperature is just about right.
Oh, yeah. The longer this game goes, the better the game.
Oh, man, that's wonderful, yeah.
Shadows have overtaken just about all the field now as Joseph's first pitch bounces in front of the plate and over the catcher's head. So 1 ball on Noah Brown for Caldwell County. Brown 1 for 2 tonight. Singled back in the first. That went up high, ball 2. Pitch from Joseph. High strike called on Noah Brown.
You know, he's still going pretty hard out there, though, when he does come with the fastball.
Yeah.
It's not a Shane Burns fastball, but...
No. Well, there's a reason.
but he's throwing it for strikes.
Yeah, I thought for sure an off-speed pitch was coming on that one.
Yeah.
As it's fouled off by Brown, but yeah, you can tell the kid's got good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a decent fastball and a lot of break on the curve.
Oh, he does.
But that's a difference in a Division I signee and an average high school player. Comes to the plate. Let's see if Brown held up. They're going to appeal down to first.
Safe. Saying nope. He did. He held up.
And that'll run the count full on the leadoff hitter here in the fifth for Caldwell County, Noah Brown. The pitch is down low, and Brown's going to be on base to start the fifth with a walk.
Way to lead off the inning.
You had a good eye on that one because that was a pitch especially with 2 strikes on you, a lot of people are going to swing.
Exactly.
That brings to the plate Gabe East for the Tigers.
We got to give the East family a shout out for these shares, Bobby.
Oh, they were a lifesaver tonight.
They were. Appreciate that.
That one's a little chin music on East as he backs up from it.
Don't know if he just crowded the plate or that one just got away from Joseph.
Yeah, when you're a high school pitcher, I know from fact, because I batted left-handed, you can crowd the plate and try to mess with them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They don't like seeing a lefty come up anyway.
That's right.
When you pinch that plate on them, you can get a hit by pitch several times during the course of the season. 2 balls to count now on East. That one's up high. 3 balls, no strikes. Caldwell County looking to tack on some. They've been silent since the 2nd inning. Brown gets his lead. And that one's going to be ball 4 pitches. And East goes to first base. Brown will go to second with the second walk of the inning.
We might start seeing a little bit of fatigue here on Joseph with 2 back-to-back walks here, Dennis.
And I think the Madisonville coach has the same idea as Utah. He's going to come out and talk to him a little bit, see what's left in the tank for Jacob Joseph. Caldwell County is going to have Jace Ryan Felker coming to the plate, and he just literally bombed one to left field back in the first inning. Stand-up triple for Felker. Coach Stallin's talking to some of the players along with Coach McGregor. And talking about bombing one, I've got to play golf with Donald McGregor a few times here in the past few months.
He can bomb one game.
When he catches that driver, it's deep center on those too.
See if I can get us a update. That was the latest update that I had. So we'll keep monitoring. I believe Gary Goodacre on the ground there at Hopkins Central, trying to get
what we had was Caldwell losing 1-0 to Madison
in the fourth. Yeah.
Here at Dawson, the Tigers have runners on first and second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
5 innings at softball here, and Madisonville leads Caldwell 2-0.
This one down low, ball 1 to Felker. Madisonville's got the infield in except right at short. The pitch is a strike.
And it can be confusing, so that was a softball score. The Lady Maroons lead the Lady Tigers 2-0 in Hopkins Central. How about that? Here at the baseball game, it's Caldwell County 4 and Madisonville nothing.
That one's up high on Felker. 2 balls and a strike. Madisonville with a little action in the bullpen on the far side of the field. Joseph with the delivery. That one fouled hard down the right field line. Two and two the count now on Felker. Just a little bit out in front of the off-speed pitch. Fouled it right beside first base. The pitch. This one.
Right at the first baseman.
First baseman. He catches it, lines out to first base. And the runner's able to get back.
I thought that one might squeeze through, Dennis, but first baseman over there made a heck of a good play on it. It kind of was like a little dying, tailing kind of. Wouldn't hit real hard.
Right. Yeah, kind of off the top of the bat.
Exactly.
Just enough to get out. What was bothering me was I thought for a second he was going to make the double play at second base, but Brown able to get back. This pitch low, Brown's going to go to third. On the play, throw down to second.
Everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe. So Caldwell on the wild pitch has runners at second and third now.
In business with 1 out, Dennis. Because a nice hit, especially toward the right field side, and both those runs probably score.
Caldwell County threatening to tack onto the lead here. That one a strike right down the middle to Dylan Gray. Second and third with 1 out for Gray. And another strike on the outside corner this time. So Gray in the hole now 1 and 2. 1 out in the inning on the line out by Felker. That one hits the dirt. Stopped by the catcher for Madisonville. 2 and 2 with 1 out. Very good speed on the base right now with Noah Brown and Gabe East. Noah at third, Gabe at second. As Jacob Joseph tries to battle out of a jam here for Madisonville.
Yeah, we've got something wrong with catcher's mitt. Had to change mitts.
And so they'll get back to play with a 2-2 count on Dylan Gray. Infield in on the grass. This one a slow roller back to the pitcher. He looks everybody back, throw to first in time. And exactly what Madisonville wanted in that situation, slow roller back to the pitcher, so it's a 1-3 out, now 2 outs in the inning after Caldwell County threatened
that was a gift.
On a no out. Now second and third with 2 outs. And number 3, Bryce Thomas to the plate. Thomas has been on base twice tonight with a fielder's choice and a base on ball. Jacob Joseph set to deliver. Still runners at second and third for the Tigers. That one up high. He's still got a little in the gas. That popped pretty good. Maybe in the new mitt, but still had a little bit of speed on that.
It did.
Shane Burns on deck for the Tigers.
Nice off-speed pitch there.
That one low. He does have a lot of movement on that off-speed.
He does. He really does. That thing started way up and kind of came down. But
I think that one frustrated him, too. He wanted the call on that. He thought it was close enough to get the call.
It was pretty close, but.
Let's see if Thomas is holding on this one. Strike. Taking all the way was Thomas. 3 balls and a strike. And a chance to drive in a couple more runs as Caldwell County leads this one 4-0.
And really, he's pitched a good game. Those hits that the Tigers scored on.
And a line drive single up the middle. That'll bring in 1 run, and second one comes in, so a 2-run single for Bryce Thomas.
A great bit of hitting there by Bryce Thomas. Doing what you're supposed to do.
Thomas did a good job lining that one right back up the middle. 2-run score for the Tigers, and the lead now at 6-0. And Shane Burns to the plate with 2 out and a runner on first.
Well, my point I was going to make before the Thomas hit was that 2 of those hits that Caldwell County had, the defense for Joseph was really not positioned very well. Or they just misjudged and didn't get a good jump on the ball because they were playing in. And, I mean, now the Caldwell County batters, scorched the ball. But
but you would think these 2 teams know each other. They've played 2 times this season. You know the power that Caldwell County has.
Yeah.
Burns with a big cut on the first one, didn't get hold of it.
But the fielders didn't have a chance to even field the ball.
No, Felker's hit rolled almost to the big Riverside Park scoreboard.
And that's way out there. If somebody told me I had to run out there and back right now, I'd say no way.
There might be a water break in between for me before I get out there.
Exactly.
Another throw over, trying to keep Thomas close at first base. Burns digs in from the left side. Throw to the plate's going to be high. 2 balls and a strike now on Shane Burns. Burns pitching a good game tonight, only 2 hits, I think, at last count. We'll check that in the next inning for Madisonville, but a good night for Shane. This one down low. 2 balls and a strike. Bryce Thomas at first base. 2 outs, the Tigers leading 6-0 in this 7th District Championship. That one launched into right center, up high, and caught by Madisonville. So after 5 full innings of play, Caldwell County tacks on 2 more. At the end of 5, it's the Tigers 6, the Maroons nothing. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
So, attorney-at-law. Gloria, Morgan, and I want to first thank our families, friends, and clients for your continued support of our business. Warmer weather is here, and many of you will be making improvements around your home. If you're planning on taking out a home equity loan or line of credit to fund your project, tell your lender you'd like to use our office to handle the title examination and other services required for the transaction. Our competitive pricing and quick turnaround time will make the process even easier for you. We're located at 100 East Court Square in downtown Princeton. Give us a call today at 365-2763.
This is an advertisement.
May is Fiesta Month here at Cozy Living in Cheers and Boutique. Hey, this is Pam Haverlaw. May is a huge month of celebration. May Day, the Kentucky Derby, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, graduation, and more. We love to celebrate. For the month of May, we are offering 15% off accessories and all fun. These are great gifts. Cozy Living in Cheers and Boutique is the perfect place to come for all your gift needs. Come to Cozy Living in Cheers and Boutique and celebrate Fiesta Month. We are located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the Bowling Alley. Cozy Living in Cheers and Boutique, everything a home should be.
Dawson Springs, Riverside Park is the site of the 7th District Championship game tonight between the Tigers and the Maroons of Madisonville. Caldwell County leads this one after 5 innings, 6-0. Shane Burns will go to the mound, and he will face the number 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Madisonville. That is Jacob Joseph, the pitcher. After that, John Hogart and Cole Lawrence.
Joseph's still in.
And Ty, you got to wonder, I almost bet as he lines one up the middle on a base hit, I'm not sure, depending on what Madisonville does in this inning, if he'll be back on the mound. They had a lot of action in the bullpen earlier.
They did.
But Joseph trying to help his own cause a little bit as he lines a single up the middle off of Burns.
You know, he's a good-looking player.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
And just a junior, I think. I brought a few notes over tonight. I think that's what he is. Throw over Easily back is Joseph. Yeah, junior pitcher and outfielder. Shane looks towards the plate, comes high. 1 ball to count on John Hogarth, the number 3 hitter. Now you got to think if Madisonville's going to do anything, they've got the top part of their order up right now.
Right.
This is their inning if they can mount any type of comeback. Caldwell County putting up a 2 spot in the first, second, and 5th innings. Strike by Burns. Evens the count at 1-1. This one going to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Throw goes over to third, and Burns has to go over and cover because the throw not cut off goes into left field. Sure, Coach Stallin's not happy with the relay. That'll move Joseph to second, and Hogarth on with a single. So 2 hits from the first 2 hitters here in the 6th inning for Madisonville. It gives them runners on first and second, nobody out. And Cole Lawrence, the cleanup hitter at the plate. Burns with a good hard strike. I think a little frustration along with that pitch.
Yeah.
Trying to set the tone back where it needs to be.
He's a bulldog out there, no doubt about it. Another one.
And another strike. And those probably the 2 of the fastest pitches he's thrown so far tonight. So still plenty left in his tank.
We call those pitches determined, so to speak. That was another one. I think he just firing right at him, saying, dare you hit it.
Yeah, I think Lawrence was looking for that one, too, because he actually did get a little bit of the bat on the ball. He
swung underneath it, yeah.
Sure, Shane's not going to get real cute here with runners on first and second and nobody out.
Nice one.
With the just misses. Thompson tried to frame that one up for the called 3rd strike. Didn't get the call.
Man.
And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lawrence.
I know Shane wanted it, I think.
This gets by Thompson. That'll move the runners up 90 feet. That one, of course, called the ball. So 2-2 the count to Lawrence. And I'll have to give a pass ball on that one.
Yeah. That's a definite pass ball, but, you know, those are the kind of things that kill you if you get that call previously. Then there it is.
And Burns gets him looking. So Lawrence goes down. Shane's 5th strikeout of the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. 6th strikeout of the night. Cleanup hitter goes down looking. So with 1 out now, runners at second and third for Ethan Browning. Burns throws that one, and this will get the take care of the shutout as it goes over the top of Thompson's head. And another pass ball scores Joseph. So Madisonville's first run of the night. And it also moves Hogarth to third base. 6-1 now the count here at Riverside Park. 1 ball count on Ethan Browning. This one lined down the first base line, foul. Just about every foul ball we've seen tonight has been down the first base line. We're in the 6th inning, not catching up to Burns.
But 2 solid hits in the inning have produced 1 run.
Shane comes with the off-speed up high.
Along with a couple pass balls.
Yeah, untimely as they can be. Really, the most offense Madisonville has mounted since the first inning.
There's one.
That one popped, but a little bit outside. 3 balls and a strike on Browning. On deck is the DH, Alex Gray. Pitch by Burns. just above the letters.
I think Coach Stallin's going to go out and kind of settle him down just a little bit.
He's still got plenty of velocity on the pitch. It's just getting a little bit quick and maybe a little bit frustrated after the inning is gone.
I think so. And Dennis, while we have a moment, I do want to go down a few more of our sponsors. They make it possible for these baseball games to be brought to you. Fortner Gas Company, KFC A&W, the Woodall Agency, La Potosina Mexican Restaurant, Morgan's Funeral Home, McGregor Group Heating and Air. Those are gold sponsors. Tiger sponsors include Caldwell Medical Center, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, Echo Charlie's at Eddy Creek Marina, McDonald's in Princeton, and First Southern National Bank, Princeton Electric Plant Board, Fredonia Valley Bank, Penny Ryle Electric Planners Bank, and Tri-Hughes Incorporated. We thank those sponsors, and if you are out in those businesses, we certainly hope that you will thank them as well to bring you Tiger baseball and Lady Tiger softball.
And Todd, I know it must be great to be young again, but I was looking out in center field while they were staying loose for the play. Gabe East doing somersaults, backflips, center field to stay loose.
That's good stuff.
That's when you know you're way too old to even think about playing anything anymore other than golf. Swing and a miss as Burns delivers after the talk with Coach Stallings. Alex Gray, the batter for Madisonville. Runners at the corners with one out. Burns with a quick pitch over the first.
Snap throw over there.
Rounding back in time. Burns sets to deliver. That one just a little bit outside and low. 1-1 the count now to Gray. This one lined down the third base line. Throw only plays at first base. Let's see if he gets him. Pulled Van Hoosier off the base. He was able to get a foot back on the base.
That was a play there.
Really good play.
A run does score on that one, though, Dennis.
So we get the run in as Hogarth scores on the play. Little dribbler down first base line. He couldn't go home because he was even with the runner when he picked the ball up. Runner actually a little bit of ahead. So that'll send Browning to second base. 2 runs in on the inning for the Maroons. That was a good pitch not given Shane Burns. Coach Stallings want to know from the catcher where that one was.
I'm telling you that. I don't know why he's not getting some of those. I mean, that.
2 outs in the inning for Caldwell County. Madisonville with the runner at second. Still in hand as Madisonville has put up their own duo of runs here in the top of the 6th. Count now 2 balls, no strikes on number 1, Parker Mathis, the left fielder for the Maroons. Mathis grounded out to Burns in his last plate appearance. And grounded out 2-3 in the second inning. This one with a weak hit down the first base line. Let's see, nobody's going to be able to cover, and nobody's covering home. So the runner comes in to score. Let's see if it's, are they going to call it a foul ball?
Surely not, are they? Did it come off of the runner?
I'm assuming they're sending the base runner back.
Huh?
They're sending the base runner back 2 seconds, so I'm assuming they called foul ball on that one. Count is full with 2 outs. Must have came off the runner as he was in the box.
There it is.
And so that one's outside. I know our ankle's not straight down the middle, but
that was two pitches that series there, Dennis, that, man, they were as good as anything that we've seen. Of course, our ankle's a little different here, but I think for the majority of the people in the ballpark think those were strikes.
I don't know how Mathis held off of that one. He got the call. So runners at first and second with 2 outs as Burns brings a strike in to J.B. Wagner, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Madisonville. Burns rears back. Nice stop by Thompson. Still going to advance the runners, but he did a good job even to keep that one around the plate area.
Dennis, this is getting interesting.
Yeah, Browning goes to third. Mathis to second.
Tigers sort of falling apart this inning.
This one fouled towards the broadcast position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You'd like to see Shane get this batter right here. That way you'd bring also the number 9 hitter up to lead off at 7th for Madisonville. And he has shown no signs of getting a bat on the ball so far in the ball game. So it'll almost be like starting the second with a presumed out. That went up a little bit high on the off-speed pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at second and third for the Maroons as they have rallied for 2 runs here in the top of the 6th. Burns cannot get that inside pitch called in this inning at all.
I'm telling you, Dennis, I mean,
Coach Stallings cannot believe that one wasn't called, or the one before that one. He's got to be just off the black of the plate. And that one up high as Madisonville loads the bases. So bases are loaded for the Maroons with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Up to the plate is number 15, Blake Reynolds. He struck out twice tonight. So Burns just has to throw strikes and come to the plate after this one. Nowhere to put him. That one up high for ball 1. He really doesn't have to overpower this guy.
No.
But he's got to bring it to the plate.
Yeah.
If he does get a bat on it, just let the fielders take care of it.
I tell you, when you pitch, you make good pitches, and they don't get called, it's frustrating.
Yeah, he had at least 3 batters so far in this inning. It looked like the 3rd strike could have been called on that inside corner. And Burns got none of the calls. That one up high, 3 balls. And Thompson's going to come out and talk to him on this one. You know he's going to be taken right here, especially with bases loaded. And the number 9 hitter on top of that. Well, the 8th batter to come to the plate this inning for Madisonville. And Burns walks a run in. And Coach Stallings goes to the mound. He's going to switch pitchers.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to bring Thomas in from center field. So Burns will come out.
All right, kid.
Burns will come out with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Bases still loaded. 3 runs in the inning for Madisonville, as they have cut the lead in half here on the Tigers. Late, Bryce Thomas will be the new pitcher. And they'll give him some warm-up tosses. Ty, do you want to stay here, or do you want to go to?
I think let's go to a break, Dennis. We'll go to a break here and take about a minute break, and we'll come back. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on your hometown radio station, WPKY. Score is Caldwell County 6, Madisonville 3. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Pre-arranged funeral planning gives you real peace of mind. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we can help you plan your final arrangements in advance and make your wishes known.
will assist you in making the choices and selections that reflect your wishes and help you put them in writing so there will be no doubt. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years. Now that tax season is over, Fredonia Valley Bank is saying full speed ahead for summer and the fun activities that go along with the warm days ahead. Fredonia Valley Bank knows that families want to enjoy life and make lasting memories together. Maybe you have thought about purchasing something for the summer that the whole family could enjoy together. Come by and see Fredonia Valley Bank. We help people every day with long terms that will work with their budget to help achieve certain possibilities you thought were not within your reach. After all, you've worked hard. Now's the time to reward yourself and your family with some fun and relaxation. Fredonia Valley Bank is your real community bank, waiting and willing to become the bank for all your needs. Visit us today at 602 Cassidy Avenue in Fredonia, 226 Commerce Street in Eddyville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back to Riverside Park, the leadoff hitter for Madisonville at the plate with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Dameron with a strike call on him from Bryce Thomas. Bryce Thomas taking over for Shane Burns. Burns gave up 3 runs tonight. 3 runners on base are his responsibility at this point. Thomas delivers. Strike. Thomas hitting the spots and getting the calls. Not a lot of difference in where the pitches are, just enough to be called a strike. As Burns had some tough luck here in this 6th inning. And this one's going to be tagged out on a little dribble out in front of the plate, so Caldwell County gets that elusive 3rd out finally. So after 5.5 innings of play, Madisonville has clawed back into this one. It's the Tigers 6, the Maroons 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th after this. This is Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Echo Charlie's. There's not a better place around for great food, relaxing atmosphere, and a beautiful view. Great dining is offered all week at Echo Charlie's. Choose from regular menu items or try one of their specials featured daily. This week, it's chicken fried rice on Mondays, a Cuban on Tuesday. On Wednesdays, the clam strip basket, the sriracha burger Thursday, and on Friday, it's chicken Milano. So come on down to Echo Charlie's and get ready for a great weekend with friends and family at Echo Charlie's overlooking Lake Barkley and Eddy Creek Marina.
We're back at Riverside Park as Caldwell County leads this one now 6-3. And Todd Madisonville took advantage, got 3 runs across the plate on 2 hits, but three straight bases on balls and 4 in the inning, 4 walks given up by Burns on some tough calls that looked to be strikes. Coach Stallin's not pleased with
I think the whole ballpark was seeing something different.
Shane was getting a little pinched on the calls there. But
yeah.
Madisonville took advantage, sent 9 batters to the plate, and they're right back in this one.
No doubt about it.
It's 6-3 Caldwell County as the Tigers will come to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And they will bring, let's see, Oliver Parker will be up, Tate Van Hoosier, and Easton Thompson. So Caldwell County's still in a good spot, Ty. They're up 6-3 on Madisonville. You've got Bryce Thomas throwing some good strikes, obviously, as he came in place of Burns.
And the Madisonville Maroons down to their last 3 outs when they come back to the top. If we'd like to have a little bit of insurance, but 3 runs for the most part, we'll take it at this point, especially after as many men that came to the plate, the walks, It's a bad enough inning, but it could have been a lot worse.
And a pitching change for Madisonville as Blake Reynolds will take over on the mound for the Maroons. He'll come in off of 3rd base. As the Tigers have scored 2 runs in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th innings, Madisonville's only runs coming in this top of this inning, as they've closed the gap to 6-3. And we'll see what Blake Reynolds can bring to the plate. Oliver Parker will lead it off for the Tigers.
Oliver been seeing the ball well tonight.
Bottom 3 hitters for the Tigers coming up in this half. we doubt that he's got the movement on his off-speed pitches as Joseph.
Yeah.
Kid had a lot of movement on the curve. He had trouble getting it over at times, but he had a lot of movement.
He did.
That went down low on Parker.
Let's see. This delivery looks a little bit different. Maybe hard to pick up.
This one lined to center field, base hit. Good smack by Oliver Parker. Gets things going for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Oliver didn't have a problem with it.
Oliver looked at a pitch, and then the next one up lines it right into center field. So the Tigers are going to try to answer Madisonville's top of the 6th. They get the first runner on. And coming to the plate now is Tate Van Hoosier. Van Hoosier puts it in play. It's a single into right field as Parker will take the turn and go to third. Throw back to first base. Not in time to get Van Hoosier looking, so Parker goes all the way to third.
I think these Tigers came out after that last inning and said, well, we'll show you.
2 hits, first and third now for the Tigers, and that'll bring up Easton Thompson. Yeah, I think the whole team, understandably, could be a little frustrated in some of the calls as Burns was making to the plate in that inning.
Yes.
From the stretch now, and this one's driven towards short. Everybody's going to be safe.
That'll be a run score.
And Parker comes in. As Thompson will go to first base on the error. E6 on that one. And Caldwell County with a rally here in the bottom of the 6th, try to answer some for those runs Madisonville picked up in the top half. 7-3 now. Caldwell County leads this one. Top of the order up for the Tigers is going to be Noah Brown. Some of the players, they still have a lot of fun. I mean,
I tell you, there's nothing like it, Dennis. I mean, don't you wish you could go back?
This bunch is laid back. I like their intensity when it's time to play.
Wow.
They still have a lot of fun.
Did you see that little slow over that little slow mover in there for a strike? That was a nice pitch.
I think Noah would like to have another crack at that one.
I think so. Yeah. That thing floated in there nice and soft.
This one popped up, probably out of play, I would think.
I think so.
And it'll be 2 strikes on Brown. He's got a big gap down that left field line. If he could get hold of one and pull it.
You know, I think this says a lot about the Tigers because that was a pretty depressing inning for the Tigers. And they've come back. They're still loose. They're having a good time. And, that's confidence, Dennis.
Check swing, foul ball by Brown. Still 2 strikes on Noah. Runners at first and second. Parker already in this inning. And the K goes to Noah Brown on the strikeout swinging. First out of the inning for the Tigers. Coming to the plate now is Gabe East. Gabe with a single and a walk tonight out in the first inning on a fielder's choice. Technically 1 for 1 tonight. That one bounces in the dirt. Runners do not advance. Nice block by the catcher for Madisonville to keep that one in front of him. East at the plate, left-handed hitter. The delivery, high, ball 2. Reynolds off the stretch. Here's the pitch. This one
nice.
Into center field. That one's going to drop.
That was going to drop. That's a good piece of hitting right there.
And the throw home allows East to go all the way to second, still rolling around. He's going to take third. 2 runs in, and East ends up at third base on the play. And Van Hoosier scores along with Easton Thompson.
We got him back.
So Caldwell County answers with 3 of their own here in the 6th inning.
Been confusing all night.
We'll give Gabe East a single on that one, advancing on the throw and then the error.
Got our 3 runs back, Dennis.
All the way over to third base. So 1 out in the inning, and runner at third base for the Tigers, number 6 at the plate, Jace Ryan Felker. Caldwell County back in front now by 6, 9-3.
And only 1 out in the inning.
So the cushion back for the Tigers now. They've got to find a way to get 3 outs in the next inning, and they are district champions. This one popped out to left field. Will it be enough to score the runner? Tagging is East, and he'll score easily on the sacrifice by Felker. Caldwell's biggest inning right now, 4 runs in, 10-3 Tigers.
And I really think, Dennis, and I said it when we started, these Tigers, I think, have just come out determined. We'll show you. And rally around their pitcher. Because I think really Shane kind of beat himself up as he came off the mound there, but I really don't think he had any reason to. He just didn't get some calls.
Yeah, he pitched a great game, but like you said in that 6th inning, just didn't get the ones that he wanted to get.
You know, that's baseball.
But the team picked him right back up, went out to do their business, answered Madisonville with 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And still going, this one lined up the middle. And Dylan Gray on with a single. Caldwell County really hitting the new pitcher Reynolds well here in the inning.
This is the kind of fire and spark and spunk that we like to see out of this Tiger team, and we know they've got it, and that's what's great. When they need it, they can put it at you.
Bryce Thomas at the plate, the 8th hitter of the inning for the Tigers. Dylan Gray on first. Thomas watches it go by high, ball 1. Shane Burns on deck for the Tigers. Pitch from Reynolds. This one smacked to right field. Nice catch, and Gray will have to come back. That one well hit. Played perfectly by Madisonville.
That was a screamer out there by Thomas. I believe that's it.
Oh, I was shy now.
Yep.
So after 6 innings of play, it's Caldwell County 10 and Madisonville 3. We'll be back for the 7th inning after this. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
School, we all learn the different seasons of the year. Fall, winter, summer. Wait, did I skip one? No, that's it. Oh, yeah, spring. Well, apparently this year we may just skip spring and head straight to summer, which means we're going to be relying heavily on our ACs to keep us nice and cool. So what happens if you come home from work and your house is hot? You panic. What's wrong? Who do I call? How much is this going to cost? How fast can they get it fixed? Well, thankfully, McGregor Group Heating and Air can answer all of those questions for you. So if you find yourself in need, just give us a call at 270-896-5044 or come see us at 960 Varmint Trace Road here in Princeton. We are the company that you can take comfort in.
Back to Riverside Park. Caldwell County 3 outs away from the 7th District Championship. 10-3 Tigers over the Maroons. 3 outs away from winning this one and moving on to the regional tournament as a district champion. Madisonville is going to bring their 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. It's going to be Joseph Hogart and Lawrence for the Maroons. Bryce Thomas on in relief of Shane Burns. He's going to try to pick up the save. Three outs away, Ty.
3 outs away from the 7th District Championship.
Thomas delivers fastball, called strike.
And I think you'll probably, I think Bryce just going to go after him.
Yeah, I don't think I would mess with any off-speed pitches, curves. As soon as I say that,
Is that 5, 6, and 7 hitter?
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up for the Maroons. 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss by Joseph. Thomas not a big player, but he's got some velocity.
He does. And he's done a great job coming in relief this year.
And
gets a strikeout.
Going down on strikes is Joseph to start the 7th inning.
That's how you want to start it, Dennis. And Bryce gets his strikeout.
The one off-speed pitch didn't go, but the fastball's down the middle and got the K.
Yeah. Well, with a 7-run lead, you need 2 more outs here. Why not? Just fire it at him. Dare him to hit it.
This one he went around. The umpire, I'm referee. I'm ready for football season. The referee umpire says, yeah, he went all the way around on that one. Strike 1 to Hogart. This one in the dirt. Bryce tried to get the triple digits on the radar gun on that one. I think he's got a little too much into the dirt. 1-1 the count now on Hogart. Speaking of football, Ty, this is going to be another big year for the Tigers. It's their last year in 3A.
That is correct. Going back down to 2A. And
so looking forward to that. Coming up here before long, less than 90 days to go until we start that up.
Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. Looking forward to it.
Thomas with the pitch. Check swing, foul ball is going to be strike 2 on Hogart.
Bryce ahead in the count here.
Here's the windup and the pitch. This one hit to right field, high enough, and camping out under it for the out. So second out of the inning, 1 out away from the 7th district championship. And I'm trying to remember who was that. Because Bryce came in from right field.
Yes, that might be, let's see, Parker's out there now.
Okay, Parker and right.
And Shane moved to first.
All right. Strike on the hitter for Madisonville, and that is Cole Lawrence, the cleanup hitter for the Maroons. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Pitch down in the dirt, ball 2. 10-3, Caldwell County. Madisonville made a game of it momentarily in that 6th inning as they scored 3 to cut the lead in half at 6-3. Caldwell County answers with 4 big runs in the bottom of the 6th. Strike called. And now it's 1 strike away for the Tigers from the 7th district championship. Thomas with the delivery. This one hit to second base, fielded cleanly. The throw over, and that's it. Caldwell County wins this one 10-3. They are the 7th district champions, and they will go into next week's regional tournament as a district champion facing a district runner-up. So congratulations to the Tigers tonight. Big win. 10-3 here at Riverside Park. We'll be back to wrap this one up in a minute. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on WPKY.
Is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Katy, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Fortner Gas is offering specials on propane. Fortner Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Fortner Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
This is Fred Foles, Woodall Agency in Princeton. We have served the small business owners of this area for over 100 years. Do you have trouble understanding liability or workers' comp insurance? Are your insurance premiums spiraling out of control? Whether you're a furniture store on Main Street, a plumber or electrician, or a locally owned bank or car dealer, we have a policy for you. We are the business insurance experts. Give me a call at 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
And we are back at Riverside Park. This one's in the books. Caldwell County's 7th district champions after a big 10-3 win over Madisonville here in Dawson Springs. Tied Shane Burns, the winning pitcher tonight, did a great job, pitched into the 6th inning, got pinched on a couple of calls, felt like. Madisonville able to rally slightly at 6-3 at that point. In the sixth inning, Caldwell County answers with 4 runs in the bottom of the inning, and they close it out 3 up and 3 down here in the seventh as they take the 7th District Championship 10-3 tonight over Madisonville.
Solid performance, really. You know, Shane got, whether he got frustrated, some of the calls did not go his way, and then a couple of hits. You got to give Madisonville credit there. They got a couple of hits, but then, 4 straight walks, I do believe, and that usually equals runs. Thomas comes in and shuts down the Maroons and gets that last out. And the Tigers come back with a vengeance there in the bottom of the 6th and just put it away. And that's where this team is. They're loose, they're confident, and they bring home the 7th District Championship.
And a big inning for Gabe East in that 6th inning as his hit brings in 2 or 3 runs at the time. So a good job by East, and Caldwell County claims the championship here in the 7th District, 2 out of 3 this season from Madisonville.
They're going to present the trophies. And if you're watching on live stream, I've got a shot of our team here, and we will continue to stay with it so you can catch the presentation of the trophies. Here's the all-district team being announced. Shane Burns, and I'm going to
look for Caldwell County to have several on this team.
Yeah.
Jay Ryan Felker for Caldwell County makes the all-district team. And the player that impressed me a little bit this season, the Scarborough kid from Hopkins Central made the all-district team. That kid can hit.
Yes.
Bryce Thomas, the 3rd Tiger to make the all-district team. Thomas picked up the save tonight in relief of Burns. Noah Brown, all-district. And Ty, I know Caldwell County likes winning this. Of course, it's an accomplishment, but it's part of a bigger picture for them. They got a taste of the state tournament last year. They're wanting to get back.
No doubt about it. And, of course, a couple years in the All-A, and next year that won't happen. So this is the year. They had that taste. They've had Scott County 2 years in a row now, have fallen short, and hopefully they have an opportunity to get back now and show the state what they can do.
Absolutely. And this was part of their goal right here, get this out of the way. It's I'm sure they're excited about it, but it's not like it's their first district championship or unexpected by any means. They expected to be here. So.
They did, and Coach Stallings has them focused one game at a time, but I think in the realm of things, they have more in store.
Yeah, they've got bigger fish to fry.
There's no doubt about it.
And that'll start next week at Christian County.
That's correct, and I think they're going to do the draw sometime mid-morning tomorrow.
And I'm sure you'll break that just as soon as you find out something.
That is correct.
And then Bob, unless he goes to a retirement center in Florida and decides to stay, he'll be back next week at Christian County on the air to bring you Tiger action. And I appreciate you guys letting me fill this.
Certainly appreciate you doing it. Glad you are here.
Caldwell County going up for the Champions Trophy.
And there's Bob Weber leading the way.
And a lot of fun, big moment in that young man's life, too. So
indeed.
One of the feel-good parts of high school sports and the things that coaches in Caldwell County work with kids to be able to teach them more than just the game. And that's a big experience tonight, being taught by Coach Stallings.
It is, and I think that's what's so great about sports, especially team sports like this. It teaches more than just the sport on the field. You learn so much more as a team. You learn about life, because when you get out and you have to go to work and work with other people, it's being on a team, and you learn how to do that by playing on a team. I'm going to try to get a nice picture here. If you're watching the live stream, you got a nice picture of the team getting together. The media is over there, and we're there too. We're just shooting through the fence. But congratulations to these Tigers and our Lady Tiger softball team. They'll be going to the second region tournament at Hopkins Central. They're runner-up tonight versus the Lady Maroons. They fall 5-0 in their championship game. But congratulations, great season, and we'd like to see what they're going to do in their regional tournament coming up next week as well.
Absolutely. Another week of baseball and softball. That's always good. You can't get enough of baseball and softball.
No, and school may be out, winding down for some. It's out for Caldwell County, but it's fun that we still have high school sports to kind of take us through hopefully through the middle part, close to the middle part of June. Because I believe
we invite everybody to come over and watch these games. You can always listen to us. You can listen to you and Bob next week through your phone on the apps that you can get and listen to us online. So bring a phone, some earplugs, and tune us in at the games next week. Boys and Christian County girls back at Hopkins Central for the regional tournament.
Yep, and I think things are winding down. The crowd's starting to filter out now, Dennis, and certainly appreciate you filling in tonight. It's always a pleasure to do sports with you. And
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's fun to do baseball, get the chance to do baseball again every now and then. Bob, hope you come back soon if you are listening or checking us out online. I had a good time filling in tonight. But it'll be Bob Hayes, Tiger Bright, with you again next week to bring you Tiger softball and baseball. So until then, Ty, thank you for letting me fill in tonight, and that'll do it tonight. Again, the final here, 7th District Championship at Riverside Park. It was Caldwell County 10, Madisonville 3.
Brought to you by McDonald's, First Southern National Bank, Tri-Shoes Incorporated, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, Caldwell Medical Center, Fredonia Valley Bank, Leroy Electric, Planters Bank, the Princeton Electric Plant Board, Echo Charlie, the Woodall Agency, La Potosina Mexican Restaurant, Portner Gas Company, and KFC A&W.